Hello, bonjour, I got Mathieu here. Quite a few of you have been following me, and you might be wondering and looking and going like, well, she's a chef, so of course she can do all what she's talking about. I wasn't a chef to start with. 19 years ago, almost 19 years ago, in 2003, fall 2003, I was just a mother with three children, brought up on omnivore diet like most people are, and I knew I didn't know how to prepare delicious vegan living cuisine food. I mean, you can take recipes and cook vegan, but what I was doing was living food, so it was another step above what I consider now, of course, after all those years, being the absolute best because of the way I feel. And like I said, you know my story, right? After it's gone, never came back, full of energy. I'm 64, I feel like 40. You know my story already. But I wasn't like that at the beginning. I knew nothing about I didn't know sprouting. I mean, my family never sprouted. So I didn't know about sprouting. I didn't know about wheatgrass. I didn't know about kombucha. Many things I just didn't know about. So I did it. I went like, okay, I've got that book, I've got that friend, she's telling me to go this way, that way, I'll give it a try. And what made the huge difference for me was that, and it will be for you, within a week, the inflammation and the swelling of my joints, I couldn't close my hands. Within a week, it was already, I could close my hands. I was blown away. And then within 3 months, it was gone. So what might be in your way of not stepping in is also in your way of not getting healthier and more vitality. Remember the first time maybe you were, with friends at the pool, and you saw that those people like just diving into water, and you go, oh, I'd love to do that. Then you get on the diving board, you get at the end of the diving board, and you go, oh, no, not a good idea. Then you walk back down. So what did you do? You stood on the edge of the pool, not on a diving board. You stood on the edge of the pool and you dove then. So you took a step that that broke this thought that I cannot do this. It's too scary. So you broke through and you did your first dive. And then after that, you went to the next step higher that you could find at that facility, pool in your area and whatnot. That was a little bit higher than just the edge of the pool. And then you went at the edge of that diving board and you were like 3 feet above water and you dive. And you were successful. And yeah, you did a few tries so you wouldn't splash so much. But, eventually you became successful. So it's the very same thing. And that's what I did. When I started, I did recipes and they were like, not so good. And then I refined and refined and refined. And that's when I discovered, I'm from Quebec, so we didn't work with grams, but then I discovered by myself, it's like, how can I make this more, precise so I can repeat every time and my children will like it every time. So I started to use grams. This is what you'll find in my course. So you see, find your why, establish your why, why you do this. Gain your vitality. You go, I want to be like her. I want to be like her at 64 years old. I want to have that energy. I want to get rid of my arthritis. I want to get rid of that inflammation, pain in my knee, pain in my neck, and all that sort of thing. I want to do that. I want to have that. So find your why, and I'll give you the how. I've had my cafe for 8 years. I refined my recipes. I had staff, and you know what, the food industry is. People come and go so quickly. They don't stay. It doesn't pay. That's why they don't stay. So I had to come up with ways to teach. It was efficient, precise, and I would get the result that I needed to get for my clientele. And that's what I'll teach you. So I started at like level at the edge of the pool, just like you. And now, yes, I'm on a higher diving board, but stick with me and you'll get there. Have a wonderful, fabulous day.